Doody time. We just caught a fish on a float. So we thought we might go live. We might have a bite. Who knows?
Where's my phone? I'll get you so you can reach that.
Right here you go. Hey,
What was that?
I stepped on something. I'm a little weebly wobbly tonight. Dun, 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 dun.
Pontoon Jody's live at Watts Bar.
Ponton Jolly.
Hey, look, that's me.
There's kitty cat cools.
There
The
you go.
coolest of the cats. The coolest of the cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm fine.
You pull my pants up.
Yeah. Get adjusted. Hey, Justin Rose. Hi. How you doing tonight? We're doing fantastic. We just we had a bite, and then we just caught a fish on a float. And then when I was going live, we had another takedown, but we didn't catch it. So maybe we'll get on a bite. Hey, Mullet Man number 7, Jody and James. Appreciate you stopping in. We was just sitting here playing on the phones and thought we'd go live.
Yeah, I had thunderstorms
How many
earlier.
in the boat? We just got one. We was trying to skipjack earlier after the storm, and James got a new trolling motor. That's why we really come out, and he was making sure it worked. His maiden voyage on it.
You got to finish setting it up though, but it's
And
fine.
we got one skipjack and one white bass enough to fish with, so we come over here and throw some lines out. But he caught one catfish a few minutes ago on the float. It was a skipjack head, little fish. It had just barely hooked it, mostly just had the bait hung on its mouth.
And I
nice.
stole
What
that
kind
bait
of-
back because we don't have much bait.
He wants to know, nice, what kind of trolling motor?
It's an Altera. What is it? A Mikota Altera Quest.
Quest, yeah, that's the newest one.
The brushless.
It's not supposed to make your boat swing or anything, right?
We're swinging a little now, but I don't have it all the way set up yet.
No, he ain't like a where it spins around. What's that thing called?
Either. Spot lock?
No, where it goes in circles, lining up north and everything.
Oh yeah. This has got a program on it called drift mode, so you can, like, if you're in current, like Bob likes to bump,
Yeah.
you can set it to where the boat's going to go downriver at whatever speed you want, and you can put the boat at any angle you want. You can make it go sideways, backwards, forwards.
Cool.
It keeps track of all that stuff. Pretty
He
neat.
said he had one of those. That's awesome. How do you like it?
First time out with it.
I'm
I'll
talking
let you
about
know in
Ryan.
about. I'll let you know in about 2 weeks.
No, Ryan said he had one. And we was asking what you got.
Well, I had an Altera before,
Yeah.
but after 30,000 hours of spot lock, it was starting to wear down. So I figured instead of having to
Yep.
get
Full
it
moon.
repaired every 10 months,
He was beautiful rising up.
it was all orange.
Yeah, coming up over the hill right there is so pretty.
But it's super quiet, super powerful, and it's supposed to last. The battery should last twice as long.
Hey, Bird's the word. Tap lines. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming in. I am telling you now that make sure you have your settings set right. That's what he said.
Yeah, I haven't got it. I haven't done it all yet. I haven't even done the keel alignment stuff yet. So
He just come out and used it a few minutes. All we've basically done.
yeah, I learned how to deploy it.
He said it's not bad. Sully, for real. How do you guys feel about that 360-degree live scope? That is crazy expensive.
I don't know. I think if I got that, I'd spend more time playing with that than fishing.
Me, myself, and I, I just recently got a trolling motor. And, everybody says it's not fair if people have live scope, everybody can't afford it and everything else. It ain't fair for none of it. You bet, you know what? You spend your money on what you want to spend it on. You waste it on other things. That's the way I feel. And, I had to compete a lot harder and double anchor and everything else just to compete. But once I got that spot lock trolling motor, my catching went up. It was a lot easier to catch fish. I'll tell you that right now, because I could stop instantly on them. When I double anchored that pontoon, by the time I got that double anchored, I wasn't nowhere around them fish on that ledge. Nowhere near them. But once I got
especially if you're trying to anchor in current.
once I got that spot lock, it was like boom. and drop straight down, suspend on them. Made a world of difference, and I'm sure the live scope does too. But I'm not gonna say.
They said where the live scope really helps you out a lot is getting bait.
Yeah, just because I can't afford it, don't mean someone else should have it. I'm not that petty. But I think it's a big game changer.
I can't even see what I spent on the trolling motor, let alone getting a 362. Just
But
too much stuff.
That's just my feeling on it.
I could hardly use my regular sonar. Yeah, I need to learn all that stuff.
He said the hockey puck part is easy. My friend just put it on his boat. It was $62,000. Holy moly! See, I can't afford that. I ain't got that kind of money.
See, this one doesn't even. They integrated it all into the top. You don't even have a puck anymore.
Justin said, "Are you going back to CatCon next year?" Absolutely, it's a blast. Yep, I love CatCon. Ryan Hall. Make sure you lube the shaft on auto deploy.
Yep. You got to use that silicone-based stuff that's non-water based, or water-based, non-oil based.
Sully said he thinks it's kind of ruining fishing. It takes the fishing part of the fishing, in his opinion. True, because you're no longer. I mean, you can see the exact fish, can't you?
Yeah.
You don't have to guess what the fish is. You don't have to learn your equipment anymore. You just drop it down and see it. It makes it maybe too easy, is what he's saying.
Yep. Well, a lot of them young guys are coming up in the bass tournament, and they're just slaying it with that.
Yeah.
And the old bass guys are like, oh, hell no, we ain't going to deal with that.
Yeah. Ryan Hall said you got to keep it clean.
Who?
Ryan Hall. Oh, I can't say
Ryan Hall? That's not the weather guy.
Ryan Hall.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
He's got this spot like you got right now. Hey, big man. Oh, man. I'm sitting here still working, just thinking.
Working and lurking.
They are talking about making the live scope to where you can't keep the fish.
Well, we don't keep any fish anyway. Very seldom. I mean, we keep bait fish, but we don't keep catfish. Like, we're spinning around pretty good right now.
Yeah. Kenyon Odell said, howdy. Mr. Duggar's in here. Hey, Mr. Duggar. I'm glad you stopped in, buddy. Basketball kid 19. He plays hockey. That's good. Johnson Francis said hi. Hello, how do you do? Ryan said he had a hummingbird fish, or do you have a hummingbird fish finder?
Yeah, I got a Solix 10, I think.
Yeah. Johnson Francis said
it all integrates. I got the one boat network I actually got two hummingbirds. One works off the back transducer, and the other one runs off the front that's on the trolling motor. And I only got the 2D on the trolling motor this time. I didn't get the mega down and mega side because I hardly ever used it.
Kelly's vlog says good luck. Appreciate it.
I used the one on the back. Come on, boat. A little bit of a breeze blowing now.
How late am I? I'm not getting any notifications. We just went live.
Yeah, you're not too late.
James caught one on a float, and then we had another bite, and we thought we might be on some fish, so we only got one skipjack and one white bass. We done cut it up and got maybe 3 pieces of bait left. Ryan said, the one network boat is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. You could do all sorts of stuff. I mean, just
a game changer for sure.
Like if you're dragging, you could drag like the contours of the lake if you got the lake card, which I have. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's amazing. I just got to learn how to set all that stuff up now too.
We're fishing below Watts Bar Dam.
About 100 yards below Watts Bar Dam, if that.
My name's Pontoon Jody. This is Cool Cat James. We're on his boat. He's got a huge craft hardtop with everything loaded out on it. And it was raining a little earlier, so.
Storming, not just raining.
Yeah, we didn't come out in the storm, though, just in the rain.
Tell me about when I had to come pull you out the other day. Trying to kill me.
I thought that was the first time I took my new pontoon out by myself. I didn't have a bit of trouble launching. And it looked like it was going to rain a little. I thought, I can take the rain, you know. Next thing I knew is a blown out storm. Lightning, thunder, wind, pouring rain. So there was one other boat out, but he wasn't going nowhere. I make it almost to the dock, and that bass boat decides he's going to go and cuts me off. Yep. So I'm just sitting out there waiting, pouring rain.
So I came down to help her load, and man, the lightning's just gone. I thought for sure I was going to be fried.
Yeah. So I finally get over to the ramp and tie off, and I go get the car and back it down. And then James comes, he finishes backing it down, and we try to load it. It was so windy, and we didn't get it loaded right.
Well, we got the front was on, but the back was off a little bit, so we had to back it back down.
It took us like 10 minutes.
Standing in the pouring rain.
Yeah. And by the time we got everything done and latched,
Stopped raining.
it had
No,
almost
it stormed for a while.
It had almost stopped raining, but the lightning was still going everywhere wild. I was scared. It's pretty bad. I forgot how quick it can get bad.
Yeah, it got bad fast.
Yeah. So I thought, I ain't playing around.
Well, it did the same thing today. It just wasn't as big of a storm. It didn't
but I
stay
didn't
as
go
long.
out in it. I was going to, but once I seen it was going to storm, I didn't. Let's see. Who's that? 3B Fishing. Hello, Jody and James in chat. Well, thank you for coming in, 3B. Appreciate it. Fred Ziffel says, woohoo!
I'll tell you what, the trolling motor's a lot quieter than the last one I had.
Ed said the new Explorer Hummingbirds are awesome. Josie J said, nice setup y'all have.
Thank you.
Jim Gavin, hey pretty lady, howdy do, how are you tonight?
Yeah, I got plenty of light. I got good camera angle. I don't know, that's pretty good.
Ryan says, okay guys, tight lines, everyone got to go to bed. We're going to stay out, I don't know how long. Maybe an hour or two.
Till we're out of bait, probably.
Till we're out of bait, probably is what he said.
Which could go quick if we started getting...
Get you some rest. Fred said, hi Jody and James. Howdy do, Fred. Lee Osborne, evening Jody, James and chat. How you doing, Lee? Thanks for coming in. It's me, Our Boys Fishing. Well, I was wondering who you was. I learned him from TikTok.
Look at that. What's that big boat? That's a mayfly. Right there on the bottom of the boat.
Eat it.
No. Oh, there's another one. We might have to leave.
No way. It's a mayfly.
If they start pouring in here, I'm gone.
Come on, James.
I am not dealing with that mess.
Teeth.
You could clean the boat then.
I have before.
Not after
I got
that
my
mess.
own boat to clean.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks for coming in, Our Boys. Appreciate it.
No,
Daniel
I
Berry
can't
Sports
stand it.
Highlights. Happy Thursday. Hello, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, if there was
Sharon.
50,000 mayflies start coming in, I am out of here.
Sharon says, hi, Jody and James.
Hi, Sharon.
Two Stands Fishing. It's always.
Hey, I remember that guy.
Yeah. He used to host. I don't never hardly see him on anymore.
I never see him on anything anymore except for Sunday.
I went so long without the internet, I wasn't really watching anything, though.
You got it now, though.
Evening, Jim, what Fred said.
Ask Stan what he
Maybe
thinks.
the fish will be back, is what Sharon said. Let's hope so.
What does Stan think about all these crazy flooding storms we've had all over the country?
3B said hi. Hey, Buggy. Good. I have about 1 hour left to work. Awesome. Well, you
Texas
help me get to work, so I'll help you stay awake to work. What kind of bait are you guys throwing tonight? That's what Fred said.
Go ahead.
We got a fresh caught skipjack and a fresh caught white bass. That we cut up in chunks.
Didn't bring any bait.
No, we didn't.
I figured we would have got more.
I didn't
We have
either.
been.
Garden said, always respect the water. That's right. Fish ain't worth your life.
Nope. Even in my boat's fine for rain and wind and like downpours, but not for lightning.
Yeah. He said we're going to get a big fish. I hope so. Last time we was out, the biggest fish was 22 pounds.
We
The
got
time
that
before that was 35 pounds.
Yeah, 35-pound flathead.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
I thought a mayfly landed on the
Yeah,
floor
I
there.
thought of mayflies too. I tell you, we're about 5 mayflies from being out of here.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Jody, James, and everyone. You know what I think of it, James, is what Two Stan said.
Yeah. It's funny how it's only wiping out red states.
Arizona Outdoors. Good evening from Arizona. Well, good evening. Welcome in.
Kill that mayfly right there on the ice chest.
My name's Jody, and this is James, and we're out trying to catch catfish, below Watts Bar Dam in Tennessee. You know, I lived in East Tennessee, but I just moved here. Is this considered? It's 2 hours away. Is this still East Tennessee?
Yeah.
I'm no
Is
longer
it still
like
Eastern
in Middle
Tennessee?
Tennessee.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, this is southeast Tennessee, really.
but it's still East Tennessee.
Yes.
All right. I
Because
wasn't sure about that.
Tennessee goes a long way to the west. It
Yeah.
doesn't go very far to the east. You drive for, what, 30 minutes and you're in North Carolina. So, yeah, we're East Tennessee.
Oh, gee, I was going to make a fishing stream, but I was afraid my grandma would hear I was bugging my pole on the internet. Hey, Ruben Flores, how you doing? He says, hey, guys.
Hey, there's Ruben. That man is
Hey,
live
Fred.
all the time. And I can't believe how hypnotizing it is watching him tie
I
flies.
know. He's getting a big following, too. He's
I
doing
start
really
watching
good.
and the next thing I know, it's been like a half hour, and I'm like, I'm watching some guy tie flies.
I know, but he's so good at it. I mean, and
Everyone looks exactly the
Yeah.
same. I mean, there's
he's
no
very
way.
personable. He talks to all the chat. I mean, he tells good stories.
I don't
It's
know,
very
just-
entertaining to watch. And even just to sit and listen while you're doing other things. Fred said he was there when we caught that 35-pound flathead, a real beauty. It was nice.
Yep.
I didn't even know it was a flathead. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't running. It was staying on the bottom.
I tried to knock
but
it off with the net.
It
But
didn't dawn on me it was a flathead. I'm loving the moonlight. It's so pretty.
No, you should have seen it when it first came up. It was all orange.
Buggy. James, I'm 100% with you on the mayflies.
Yeah, they're messy.
Hey, Wolf. Good evening.
And they might not bite, but I don't like breathing them in.
Ruben Flores Jigs. My name is Ruben. And I ain't saying it right.
Ruben.
Ruben.
You got me saying it wrong?
Ruben. Ruben.
Did you say ribbon or Ruben?
Ruben. Well, I don't know. I might have called him Robin. I don't know.
Yeah, she tends to do that to everybody.
It doesn't tell it with me, buddy. Arizona Outdoors. Hi, Jody and James. I have
Ruben
you.
Flores Jigs. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Ruben.
Hey, Ed Jenkins. Night, Jody and James. Good luck and be safe. Appreciate it, Ed. There's Stacy. Where y'all at? We're at Watts Bar Dam in East Tennessee. Wolf says good night from Ohio. I ain't never fished in Ohio yet.
I went back to Ohio. Boom, 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 boom.
I got some
boom,
friends
boom,
from
boom.
Ohio.
You went through
They do pretty
Ohio?
good. Yeah, but I didn't fish there.
But you went through it. And you were
Yeah.
all amazed. It's the first big city you ever saw.
Arizona Outdoors, that storm is headed our
Up,
way.
up.
Which,
There goes my float.
which side's it on?
It's like straight off the back
Is
out
it
there.
them rods or these rods?
It is the orange one, I think.
Okay, I think it's on camera.
But somebody just jumped right by it. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Mark Sander. Yo, good luck. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Jody, what's with the pink jig? I was watching somebody the other night.
They're good for bass, I'll tell you
And-
that.
He was tying jigs or selling jigs. I don't remember what it was. And somebody asked him in chat, what was a good jig color? If you could only use one to catch white bass, what would it be? And he said a pink jig. Well, I dug around and found a pink jig, and we was catching fish on them. So that's why I was
White bass
wondering-
for sure.
Yeah. I was wondering if you had any pink and silver ones.
I've got some pink jigs from Ruben. Not like straight pink,
Mark
but
said,
they've had
"Let's
pink in
shark
them.
fishing." I'm scared to shark fish.
No, they're not.
Hey, David Hughes says hello, Jody and James.
You get a catfish will mess you up more than a shark. Just don't put your hand in his mouth. Or let him whip you with the tail.
Hey, Mr. Rogers, how you doing? Hey, Jody. Hey, James. The moon is absolutely beautiful. It is.
How about the gar you got yesterday? Or
Can't
the
help
other
but
day?
love a flathead. That's right, Fred. Reuben.
Ruben. What were you saying?
I don't know what it is, Reuben.
You got me all messed up. I'm gonna have to
Now
next
he's
time I'm
got
on your next time he's on
Reuben.
next time he's on his live I'll ask him. I'll say your name.
I have a slow talk anyway.
I don't
I
see my
draw
float.
things out,
there
so-
it is.
Reuben. Ain't that like the sandwich? Reuben.
Yeah, that's what he wants to be known
Hey,
for.
catfish in Fresno. Fresno. Where are y'all guys at? We're at the Bar Dam in East Tennessee. It's right behind us. We're literally about 50 to 100 foot away from it.
Yep. We're about
Wolf says howdy.
50 foot away from the Bar Dam. I see all sorts of stuff swimming around.
It's 115 degrees outside here tonight, so Arizona said. Wow.
It is 76 here in the boat.
Stacy said she's in Knoxville. That's awesome. That's not far. That's like, you know where Costco's at Turkey Creek? We're like an hour from there.
Like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
50 minutes.
We're pretty close. Skywalker Gabe says, hey, Miss Jody, howdy do. Two Stands Fishing. I think Jody has even messed up my name.
Oh, yes, she has.
Yep. Hey, Matthew, I'm in South Carolina. I have fished off the piers. You know, you go out there and you do the little shark fishing stuff. I've done that in South Carolina a little bit.
I fished down in Hilton Head for a little bit.
Have you?
Yeah, I didn't take the boat, but we were fishing on the beach.
I don't think I caught anything. The best place I've ever caught fish was like, I rented this hotel in is it called Clear Fork?
I don't know.
Clear Fork, Florida. It's where the sands are all white and it's real soft. Well, I was like 2 or 3 streets away, and there was, I don't know, water come in. They had piers and stuff there where people docked their boats. And I rented a place there, and I fished there. And I caught stuff left and right. It was just nonstop.
Yeah, I like ocean fishing. You never know what you got until you get it reeled in.
And then I rented this beach house, and I thought, oh, because it had a big canal going behind it. And I thought, I'm going to kill it this time. And it had that red...
No, the red tide
Yeah,
with all
red
the
tide
algae
come through,
bloom. Yep,
and
everything was gone.
Yeah, it was awful.
No oxygen.
You couldn't even go to the beach. It was like, I just had dead fish everywhere.
Yep, no oxygen.
Yep.
And right now the mosquitoes are feasting pretty good.
OG said he's in South Carolina too. Ruben Floors, all pink. I think I want, you know, I like the flash. I like the silver on my
Pink,
stuff.
yeah, pink with a little silver in it.
Yeah. I like
Uh-oh.
a mayfly.
That's a big one.
I like I like quite a bit of silver.
Get out of my
with it.
face, dude.
I don't
Get
know
out of
why.
get out of my face.
I just like the shiny. Matthew. Lots of love from Lake Wheeler, Alabama. We appreciate that, Fred.
Alabama.
Lake Wheeler. My daughter
Is that
lives
Wheeler or Wheeler?
in Alabama. Around, I think she's 30 minutes from Gunnersville.
Guntersville.
Yeah. I've been meaning to go up there and fish. I just ain't. I did one time for just a few minutes up, you know, from the bank, and I snagged a shad. Just dropped a hook down and got one, and so I cut it up and threw some catfish rods out. But there's too many people there. You couldn't do anything. Wow, what an amazing view!
I'm telling you.
Oh, you can see the moon in it.
That's another mayfly.
And that's a crappy phone I'm using. Could you imagine if I had my good phone out?
Yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Imagine.
James, how the new trolling motor doing is what David wants to know.
It's going good. It's quiet. I don't have it set up all the way yet. Like I haven't done the keel.
Calibration.
Yeah, I haven't done all the calibration on it. I just kind of took it out to make sure it was working. I'm telling you, Jody, right now.
And Lynette says, I've got bets on the orange pole. I'd say you're probably going to be right, Lynette.
That's when I caught the last one.
Yep.
And that's a
Stacy
float.
Says, yep. Wolf, what are you using for catfish bait? We caught a skipjack and a white bass, and we cut it up. So some of the rods have skipjack on. Most of them have skipjack on it. You probably got, what, one piece of white bass?
I think I got 2.
We're not the biggest fans of white bass, but they do catch fish sometimes.
Yep, they do.
You know, if you ain't got confidence in it, you usually don't catch nothing with it. But I ain't got
Which
no
is weird.
confidence in it. But it's better than nothing. Arizona. I got dibs on the green pole getting hit first.
Well, I got 3 green poles out, so.
You do, don't you? You got good odds on getting the one then. Oh, gee. P.B. Herman made Ruben's yucky. Huh.
Pee Wee Herman.
I used to watch him growing up. I loved him.
Yeah. You know the weirdo.
Didn't he have something called Cherry? A cherry set in?
No, I don't know. I think
Yeah.
he was weird.
I thought he was hilarious. I watched him when I don't know how old I was. He'd come on Saturday morning. Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah.
Then he had a movie, Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah, I'm just talking. Lee Osborne. I'll be down there Monday for vacation. We got a rental on Watts Bar, not too far south of Rockwood.
There you go.
Yeah, you're close to Stampy then.
I'm telling you, Jody, there's like 11 mayflies on the back of the boat. We're getting ready to
Stampy
leave.
lives in Rockwood. I have to go back to. I work Monday through Thursday.
Man.
Lynette. Nah, Orange gonna hit first. That's right.
You go like this.
Sissy, can I share the gospel with you guys?
Sure.
Is what kind of gospel? 2 cents fishing, $1.99. This identifies as a $2.22 super chat charger. Thank you, Stan. I appreciate it.
They still see the rods? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill that one light because they're bringing in the mayflies.
Thank you very much, Stan. Matthew, Hilton Head, is it too far from Charleston, South Carolina?
Yep. I've been to both.
Arizona Outdoors.
I'll be down in
You're on, Lynette.
I'll be down in Charleston in October for a long weekend. One of my old Navy ships is having a 50-year reunion or something down there.
Something biting my foot.
Good.
AJM Outdoors says howdy. Lynette says woot woot. Winter buys net just around. Oh gee, I caught a 5.5-foot bull shark in a canal in Florida. It was wild.
Yeah.
Oh, it's untelling how strong that thing is. Because they ain't nothing but pure muscle.
Yep.
Yeah, I say that was a 5.5 right there.
I think Creo gets bull sharks down there.
Catch me a big one. We're trying to catch a kitty fish.
It's pretty slow tonight, though.
Yeah. The pretty moon's what Lynette said. What's the bait? Skipjack and white bass. Fresh caught. Great night for catfishing for sure. Looks like shrimp. Maybe cut bait. Yep. We cut it up. I feel like the only word that should have a hard R is Alabama.
Alabama.
I'm trying to do that.
Yeah, we know. You're trying to do your theme song. Your theme song for your home.
What?
That's where Jody was born and raised. Is up there in Deliverance
Fighting
Land.
banjos or fighting something other.
Yeah, dueling banjos,
There you go.
Jody.
What they are using for catfish tonight is what Wolf said. Skipjack and
White bass.
white bass. Fred.
Cut into
At
chunks.
the end of Wheeler, I live just south of Wheeler Dam on 101.
Wheeler's good fishing.
Mm-hmm. How about some anchovies for bait? You know, I don't even think they sell stuff like that around here.
No.
I know they don't here, but if we go to town, a bigger town, they might. How would they sell anchovies? Would they be like in a can, like tuna?
No, they're just like
sardines.
No, I mean, if you're buying them for bait, you get them just like you would get a bag of skipjack or whatever.
Really?
Or a bag of gizzard shad.
Yeah. Look at the clouds around the moon.
Yep.
Pee Wee Rocks, what Dougie said. Mulletman. I like mill pole number 2.
Yeah, right now their boat's moving, so they're all going to bend that way. They'll probably bounce a little.
OG said, fun fact about Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse was actually sung by Cyndi Lauper, but she asked that she wasn't named. Huh. Lynette. I'm from
Cyndi
KS.
Lauper.
Catfish are like squirrels around here. Get sick of catching them. KS, that's for Kansas?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Kansas City, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We've drifted around quite a bit, ain't we?
Yeah, a little bit, because the wind picked up a
Yeah,
little
the
bit.
wind did pick up. You're right.
And there ain't no current.
Cyndi Lauper. Yep.
No current over
He got
here.
more famous after his trip to the adult theater.
Yeah,
in
he sure
Florida.
did. It's amazing how well bad publicity works.
That's the new Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yep. That's the real Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Have you ever used a green LED light to attract the cats? I used it, caught mine. No, but
I used to have them on my old boat, but
they bring in minnows or plankton, which brings in bait fish, which brings in catfish.
yeah.
I loved Pee-wee as a kid. I don't know what people think.
Come on, boys and girls.
Catch them bugs and toss them in the water around the boat.
I know you are, but what am I?
Right. Because the fish are down there waiting on them.
Yeah.
Dueling banjos, yep. But then again, my favorite show was Ren and Stimpy. I love that.
Oh God.
I had a dog named Stimpy. He was the dumbest dog I ever had. It would lay out in the middle of the road and wouldn't even move when people come by. Which I lived on an old back.
Oh, there you go.
There's
Holy
a fish,
cow.
James.
That's
a
not
fish.
a catfish. Oh, 2 fish.
Oh, you got a double?
That one's going, I thought.
I don't
It
know.
might be tangled up. I don't think I got this one. I don't think there's a fish on here. Oh, here he is.
Take that booty off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't be a catfish. Swimming too fast.
This one's a fish too.
Is it?
Yeah.
This is it's a little catfish. Oh, dang.
Fish.
He's an angry kitty fish. Let's see if I can swing this guy up or if I can.
I got the bigger fish.
Okay, joy. Let's get him up here. Let's see if we can. 1, 2, 3, go up. Ooh, he was barely hooked too. Let me get this other light back on. Oh, don't yell at me. Nobody. Oh, yours is bigger. You need the net. Oh, thank you.
You got me.
Thank you. She got a splasher.
Yeah. I got a bobble, baby.
He ain't in the net yet. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He went the other way.
You're trying to knock him off.
I am trying to knock him off. I'm standing behind this ice
Give me
chest.
the net.
Oh, he swam right into it. Oh, no, he didn't.
Give me the net.
Here, I can't because the ice chest
I
is in the
know,
way.
give me the net.
Where'd my fish go?
I just kicked him overboard. He's right there in that tray.
I get him.
I know I was going to catch fish. I put on broth.
Yeah. You're getting all dressed up for me.
I took it off because it got hot.